So whenever a new product is released around a certain day or a certain time period, it's great to have those products on the first day of launch, such as like when the new iPhones come out. They're launched on the first day, and then people buy them, grab them, but not just iPhones, other stuff too, Android phones, and recently gaming consoles, the PS4 and the Xbox One. They have both been released, and then people went to the midnight launches to get them, or people received them in the mail if they already pre-ordered them. And it's great to buy the products when they're first being released to the public. But is it a good idea to get a new product that was just created and then get them on launch day? Or is it a better idea to let them be out in the public for like after a year or two and then buy them after? What do you guys think? Here's what I think. So most of the time, whenever a new product is released and you guys want to buy it, I suggest you should wait for at least 1 year after the product has been released. And it depends on the product. Like if it's gonna stay like that for the next 7 years or so, in this case the gaming consoles, the PS4 and the Xbox One, then yeah, you should wait after a year just so the companies can work out any bug fixes, and then like they'll start shipping out products with the bug fixes already fixed. Now, if it was an iPhone, for example, then I guess you could get it on launch day, or just wait till half of the year since the phone was released, and then just buy it from there, because Apple releases a new iPhone once every year, whereas gaming consoles, the Xbox One and the PS4, are released, I believe, every 7 years, since the Xbox 360 to the Xbox One, since the PS3 to the PS4, and since the Nintendo Wii to the Nintendo Wii U. So gaming consoles, I'm 100% sure you guys should wait a full year after the console has been released. That way, they're not out of stock, and then when you guys want to go buy a console in the stores or order online, go ahead and get it, because they won't be out of stock. And you get them like on their first launch day. Look at it right now, like PS4, I believe, and the Xbox One are already out of stock, and then you gotta sign up with the companies you're buying it from, and just making sure you get newsletters on the updates with they're getting back in stock. And why do I suggest you guys wait after 1 year to get a certain product? And again, like I said, this depends on the product. If you know that this product won't be updated for 10 years after it's released, then go ahead and wait after a year. If you know that the product's not going to last very long and you want to get it right away, then go ahead and get it, because next thing you know, 1 year after, a new device comes out, and in this case the iPhone. But I suggest you wait for a full year, so that way, like I said before, bug fixes can be worked out, and you'll possibly get new updates. For instance, you could have a product, let's take I don't know, a DVD player, for example, right? And that DVD player can't play Blu-ray movies. But after a year later, the same DVD player gets upgraded to a DVD and a Blu-ray player in the same chassis, the same body and everything, and then you can buy it right there. I was going to use the Wii as my example, because the Nintendo Wii that my brother has, it can't play DVDs, and I'm not sure if the most recent ones, not the Wii U, the regular Nintendo Wii, I'm not sure if the most recent Nintendo Wii's play DVDs, so that's why I kind of use a DVD player example. But that's something that I'm talking about. Now, that could be a feature you might not worry about, but you might have other stuff too. For instance, the PS4. So right now, I put in an audio CD into my relative's PS4. It did not work at all. Sony read the PS4 read it as an unsupported disc, and it's not backwards compatibility. So, but then again, I just figured I tried popping in one of my PS1 games. Just, I don't know, I was bored, just to test it. And again, that's an unsupported disc. And maybe later on, Sony will start shipping out PS4s that will allow you to play audio CDs and do do other things. Have the ability to plug in your USB drive, which is what I did on the PS4, and it did not even recognize it at all. Maybe once they start shipping out the PS4 a year later, then you can put in your USB drive and then play your music from there, or play any videos you have on there, kind of like the PS3. And plus, people were reporting recently, from what the relative was telling me, was like people were getting these red lights on the PS4, and they were saying the console is shutting off after they get the red light. So that's why he was thinking he should have bought the warranty. So he went back to GameStop and then bought the warranty, because if you bought a console since it's still new, you got 7 days before that's all done, so that way you can buy the warranty in case you change your mind. And he bought the warranty, and he bought it for 2 years. Ended up spending like I believe $20 more out of the whole thing. So as you can see, something like that could easily be fixed, I believe, through software updates or possibly the hardware updates. And if those fixes were made, obviously they'll be made on the most recent consoles. And then what if the one my relative has decides to crap out on himself after 3 years, and next thing you know, he only had a 2-year warranty? Maybe he should have bought a 3-year warranty, I don't know. But overall, what I'm trying to say is, it's not always a good idea to get a product when they're first launched or first created, unless you're 100% sure that you'll be satisfied with this product and not have major problems with it, such as the red lights on the PS4, the red eye on the Xbox 360, the yellow light of death on the PS3. Then go ahead and buy the product when it's first launched. But in this case, we got the gaming consoles, the Xbox One, and the PS4. I suggest you guys wait a year after to buy those consoles. And plus, a year after, they should be having more games. For instance, there are some games right now that won't be released until 2014, and maybe more people are targeted onto those. For example, the PS4 and the Xbox 360, Watch Dogs. I mean, the PS4 and the Xbox One, Watch Dogs. On the Xbox One, Halo is supposed to be coming out from what I saw on Amazon, but that's not coming out until December something 2014. So that's my suggestion to you guys. I don't think it's a good idea to buy a product when they're first released. Now, unless you get a very good deal, like maybe 50% off, or they give it to you for free, which I doubt that's going to happen unless you got a lot of coupons, then okay, yeah, jump on and get the product. I don't know, it just depends on your reasoning, but for me, most of the time you should think about waiting a year after. If you're not so sure if the product is going to be functional without any problems when it's first released. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. What do you guys think? Go ahead and leave a comment down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.